Okay, so hi everyone, good morning and good evening, and welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 7 for our class. So yesterday we saw the navigation of the tool, and that is specifically on the banner frame. Let me share my screen. Okay, so we saw yesterday on the banner frame that what are included in banner. These I can say menu bar, the context, application pill, update set, and all other things including my user profile, right? So these are the things which we use or which we saw in the banner frame. Now few things we will see maybe in upcoming days. Okay, okay, few things we will see in our upcoming days, that how to change this thing, not everything, but only change these things. Okay, that is the number one part. Today we are going to be discuss about the other stuff that is called the application navigator. Okay, application navigator is basically is a place where you can go and check about the available applications. Okay, when I say you can go and check the available application, means this is the place where a user can see that what are the application and module he or she has a access, and that is totally depend on the your role, which role you have, you can see that part. Okay, now let's begin that part. So this portion, if I click on all, this is called the application navigator. Okay, this is called the application navigator. The available words, the available stuff here is called the application or called the modules. Okay, if you want, you can pin up all these as well. You can do like this, so it will be appear like this for you every time. It's totally up to you that what you want to do in this particular stuff. Okay, so you can search, like incident is one of the module. Like this I can search here incident. So these every available application and module totally depend on the access you have. So currently I have a admin access in my instance, so I can see everything which is given by ServiceNow out of the box to me. I can see everything. And if I remove some role, tomorrow when we are going to be discuss about the user management, group management, role management, then you will come to know that why this is so important here. So you can make it as a star. This pencil sign, or I can say this pencil sign, is only and only available for the system admin, so that you can modify the names. A personal request to everybody. When I will give access to you guys about or for my instance, don't make a change in these out of the box application. I'll show you that how you can create your own application, how you can create your own module, but avoid changing anything which is available out of the box. You can make a star, you can edit it, and if you think no, not all this is taking space, click on this, it will become like this for us. So this is all about the application navigator, but important point from the interview perspective and from the CSA examination perspective, the availability of the application and module depend on the role you have in ServiceNow. Okay, I'm sure today we are able to start this user management as well. And then last, if I click on this, let's say incident, and if I click on this area is called the content menu. Sorry, content bar, where you are able to see the content actually, that what it's saying. If I give you a question paper and on the I give you the first page of question paper where it is mentioned class and year of the publication. You will say, Atul, what is this? I said it's a question paper. No, where's the questions in that paper? So when you open that question, when you open that booklet, you are able to see the questions. This is what we are talking. This is the actual data on which you are going to be work, or the data you are going to be maintained now. Okay, so this is called the content frame. I'm saying content bar. It's called the content frame. In this place, you are actually able to see your data. Now, few things will be coming from the introducing from the ServiceNow perspective. Let me see like this. Let me do like this. Okay, one and now what is the difference between these two? Or if I put like this, let me copy and show in the Word file so that you can easily understand. This what is the difference between these two?
Those are the words and these are the sentences, right?
These are the
Word.
okay, and these are the
sentence.
It means I can say, Atul, these are the bullet points and this is a paragraph.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
We can say, right? It means the way you're able to see this particular page, this is called the list view. This is called the list view. List view means that you can able to see the records in a table format, row and column. These are the rows, these are the columns. Right? Don't worry how and from where these are comings. Don't worry, we will see. But as of now, you just see that in the content frame, the first one which is important for everybody to be know and understand that this is called the list view. Because we are going to be used, I'm going to be say, okay guys, open the list view. Now the question come, Atul, when you click on this all, how this is be opening? That is the configuration that we will see when we do the table work. Okay, so this is called the list view here for me. And in this page, many things are available. A lot of things. Like example, you can see how many total records are there. And how many records I'm showing. Like this. You can go next. You can go last. There are some fields available. Number, open, short description. These are called the label. These are the label names. There are two things, label field Sorry, field label and field name. Sorry, field label and the field name. These are the two different things. The name which you are able to see as the end user called the field label. The name which I am able to see as the developer called the field name. Okay, so now you can see here that few fields are available. These are nothing. These are the if I talk from the table perspective, these are the attributes. Let me say, guys, don't make these changes together more and all. Leave it. Okay. Now let me say something. Satya, what are your attributes? Your name, your father name, your mother name, your wife name, your salary, your house, your address, your company, your designation, your income, your hobbies, your blood group, your food habits, your sleeping habits. All these become the, what I can say, is called the attributes. In the same format, when we open this table, this is an incident table, and these are the incident attributes. Okay. Then on the top, you can see this called the list control to control these things, or in this format. If I go here and show you list control view, view is the way to see the record. Okay, like if I say there's a half glass water. Let me remove this, guys. Sorry, I'm not able to see this part. Okay. Oops. Yeah, that will be good for me. Sorry. Okay. Now, if I show you the half glass of water, for some people it is a half empty. For some people it is a half full. What is that? That is the way you see the record. That is the way you observe about the things. This is what it called the view. View means how you want to show the data to the user. It's called the view. So like this default view, if I change the view to the mobile, now see how it's appearing. If I change the view to self-service, data is same, records are same, but you're changing the visibility. You're changing the way to show that data. Okay, so generally we use the default view here. Now if I go here, filter by, maybe we can little bit skip as of now. When we go for the table discussion, then I'll pick up this part. Okay. Okay, let me start. Let me take it. Okay, now I have a 67 records. I want to know that how many records are of the priority one. This one. There are multiple ways to do the filtration in ServiceNow. Number one, you can go here and put asterisk and put critical. Asterisk is a wild card, wild character. Okay, If I enter it, I'm able to see what it says, that where the priority contain the word critical. So now you can see I have a out of 67, we have 27 tickets or records or incidents where the priority is 1. That is the number one way to do that part. Second part, I want to see only and only records where category is inquiry. Let me show you the other way. Right click and show matching. Now you can see. Third thing, I want to see only and only where the assignment group is hardware. Click on this funnel icon. And now end. And put assignment group is hardware. Run. Now you can see. So 3 different ways to do a different kind of filtration. Now I am an incident manager and I am taking care, or I am the owner of the assignment group called the hardware. And every day morning when I go to office and open my laptop, I want that I should able to see these things. Now what is the way that I should avoid every day go and do this kind of a searching? What I can do?
You can
Sorry,
change the query.
yes. So now what we'll do? We will save this as a favorite. Go here and you can put create favorite. And I can put the name LNG World. You can change the color as well. And then you can pick up the anyway and click on the save. Now, if I go to the favorite, you can see favorites has been created. LNG World. Now, if I come here and I go and click on this one, now you can see this has been done. This is the way that you can create the favorite. No, Atul, I don't want to create a favorite, but I want to save this filter condition for the future reference. Click on this. Click on save. INCs. Do you want to show it to everybody? Sorry, to you, everybody, or group? I said no, it should be available to everyone. Save. Now, where this condition will appear, go here and filter, and you can see here. These are the given by ServiceNow out of the box, but you can create. There is no special access required. Even an ITL user also can do this part. It's not like only admin can do. Any user can do. If you want, no, Atul, I don't want to see these many number of parameters or the attributes. Click on this gear icon and you can remove. Double click and remove. Now the removal I'm doing from the admin account, but it is not going to be impact to anybody else because it is not a global change. That is, if you see here, what is mentioned, update personalized list. You are making a changes in your way of working. It's not going to be impact everybody. No. It is just for me, my reference. It is be updating. Okay, that is the thing. These are the important point because these are the things which you should know in a quick part. Atul, I want to download this data. Right click on any of the field and you will get the download option. Export. You can export in Excel, you can export in CSV, you can export in XML, you can export in JSON, PDF, any way you want, you can do it. You can download from here as well. Like that. Achha, okay, that's we're making the out of the box only. Right click and download. What is your homework today? Let me take you quickly on the user management so that everybody able to log in into my instance. Okay. Now these two are important. Now if I want to see that how many priority tickets I have, group by. You go to the market, you bring fruit, vegetable, salad, mushroom, pickle, jam, sausage, bread. Now you told your kid, hey, can you segregate these as per their nature? Like put sausage, bread, sausage and jams in one place, put fruits at other place, put vegetable at the other place. That is called the group by. So if you want to do the group by, you can just do anything. Right click, group by. So now you can see that how many are the priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, priority 4, priority 5 tickets. This is required some time, right? Clear? Any doubt, guys, here?
No, we are good.
No, Atul, we are good.
Good. Great. See, now the important point is, guys, for everybody, more you explore the tool, more you will learn now. Don't say, Atul, you just teach us this only. Now I'll put one point. Let me ungroup this. Okay. Now, if I show you something like this, right click. Okay. Now go here and open by. Why the group by is not appearing here? Any idea? Anybody?
Because the data is in the dates,
So what?
date, time, and seconds. So can be it will how can be they will be grouping by why because it has a more data
Mhm.
with the
So,
same.
so the prime reason is that why it don't have a group by on the dates, because ServiceNow store the records in a up to seconds as well. And if I put the group by on the date, on a single day, I have a multiple records. So how many group by will be there? You cannot imagine. And that is the reason, a prime reason, guys. Let me tell you. Being a business analyst, you should know that the requirement you're getting from the customer is actually serving anything or not. Maybe my customer says, no, Atul, I need incident group by date in ServiceNow. But what you want to be achieved? I want to see that how many records has been created in a single day. You can still see. But what is another benefit? There's no benefit. So we as a business analyst, we should know that what is the benefit is customer is getting via that particular requirement. It doesn't mean, I'm telling you, it doesn't mean that everything which is told by customer I have to be complete. No. No. I have to be think that is the customer getting any bigger benefit of this particular requirement or not. So if you ask me what I'll say, sorry, in ServiceNow that is not possible. If you want, you can download the records and you can do in the Excel sheet. And the reason I will tell that ServiceNow store the records in a seconds as well. If I put a group by, you're not able to get the records which you're looking for. Okay, now what is the homework for you guys? Try to explore these options. Bar chart, pie chart, launch. Maybe you can skip that. Try this visual task board. I will pick up this topic little later in little depth. But it's your time to do that part. You just select like this and try to do this thing. What are the available options here? These are the quick wins for anybody, or I can say for everybody. Anybody and for everybody. These things, if you want, I can tell you, but I want you guys to be explore this as much as you can do. I had given a question, Bakar. I'm sorry, but you did not send the questions yesterday in the chat window. Please, it's a request to everybody who is taking the questions. Please put the question in the WhatsApp group, because I am going to be asked those questions anytime in the upcoming classes. Now tell me, what is the technique or method or formula or algorithm ServiceNow using in the global search? I'm repeating my question. What technique, method, formula, algorithm, technique, methodology ServiceNow using in the global search? How the search work in the background? There should be some formula, right? Like in India, we have a Covaxin and the Covishield for the COVID vaccination. In maybe US, we have a Pfizer and all others. There is some formula, right? And by using that formula, they're producing a bottles and bottles and the bottles and the bottle. Now, what is this formula is used here? Tell me. This was the homework, right? Tell me, guys. This was the homework for everybody. ServiceNow use the Zing technique. If you want, I can show you that. Zing is a text indexing and a search engine used by ServiceNow in the global search. Do you think that, oh, Atul, this is not that much important question, but you will not believe this question has been asked to me in an interview. And I thought, hey, come on, there's no technique. He said, no, there is the technique. So in this system, everything has a logic. Everything has a purpose. This is what we need to be understand from a BA and the BPC perspective. Okay, so if I'm giving question to anybody, please put that question in the chat window immediately after the class. Because if you missed out, other participants from US may face issue in the later when they get up and they want to see the things. Okay, now these are the few things available in the content frame. How to do search, how to do filtration, how to do the group by, how to add or delete these fields, or the column. Now let me go and take you on the important part, and that is called the user management. This is not required. Okay. Okay. Now with this exercise, I am going to I'm going to be give you a homework as well, guys. And that is important for everybody. I'm telling you. Okay. If you will delay your work, the next participant work will be delayed. Now, if I say I want to order something from the e-commerce website, maybe Amazon, Myntra, Flipkart, Walmart, what is the first basic thing I need in that system? Jimmy, what is the first basic thing I need to access that system?
Internet.
Okay, what else?
Account.
Yes,
Username, password, yeah.
username and password. So like till that date, everybody is just seeing my instance, but you guys are not able to log in there. Correct? Which means that you guys don't have the access to my instance. So now what I'm going to be do? I'm going to be create a user. And then I will tell you that how you can create a user for the next person. So in this user management, we have three concepts. We have a user, we have a role, and we have a group. User means any person who is able to access my system must have a user ID in my instance. That is the definition of the user here. Any user, any person who want to access my instance is a user here. And we are going to be discuss, or we are going to be create user like this way. Okay, one more point. Just on an overview perspective, detail we will discuss in tomorrow's class if today we are able to complete this user management. In ServiceNow, every record stored in a table format. Okay, every record stored in a table format. Means row and column. Okay, like if I say, if I say like this, name, father name, mother name, date of birth, date of place. What is this? By seeing these fields, you can understand, Atul, you're asking someone's personal information. Right? It is someone's personal information. By if I put some value here, let's say name X, father name X plus, mother name Y plus, date of birth 25th February 1983, 87, date of place. By seeing this, you can understand that there's a person name called X, and these are the details available. So in ServiceNow, when I say every record is stored somewhere, and that record, when that record has been saved, that has been saved in the table. It means in ServiceNow, we have a lot of tables who are helping to store us the data. So for the time being, how to create a table, what table contains, we will discuss. Before that, I want to give you the opportunity to be enter into ServiceNow. Go here and search for the user admin. This is the application and these are the modules. Click on the user. Click on the new. This view you're able to see. This is called the form view. This is called the form view. This is not the list view because you're not able to see the records. You're able. This is called the form view because here you're going to be enter the data and want to be create a record. Now, how this exercise worked for everybody? So I have a list like this. Okay, I will create an account for Bakar now. This is the way that everybody need to be complete the exercise. Bakar will create an account for the ED. ED will create an account for Moji. Moji will create an account for Nekichi. Nekichi will create an account for Muhammad. I'll put this name little down because Navya is off. Okay. Muhammad will create an account for Harsh. Harsh will create an account for Ola. Ola will create an account for Satya. Satya will create an account for Shyam. Shyam will create an account for Tausif. Tausif will create an account for Yogesh. Yogesh will create an account for Ope. Ope will create an account for Navya. And Navya will create an account for LNG for myself. And I'm telling you one more thing, guys, very, very important, because we are not here learning as an individual, we're learning as a group. And in the group, if you want to get success, we have to work in a team format. This is what the first step of the team. Here I will come to know that how many of you are actually using ServiceNow instance. So let me give you a few basic things. How to log in? I'm giving this link in the chat window. This is my instance name. Now let me do one thing. Let me create an account for Bakar. How to create? And this is for everybody. Everyone need to be do this thing. Put ID as a first name. Okay. First name. Right spelling, right? Yes. Last name. If you know the last name, that's fine. Otherwise, you can put the first name and the last name as the same.
How do you know the required fields?
Required fields. You mean the mandatory fields, right?
Yes.
As of now, in this form, in ServiceNow out of the box, there is a no required field because there is no asterisk has been given. This we are using the out of the box system, completely out of the box. No customization, no configuration we have done till now.
Okay.
Okay, so like if I show you something like this. And I click on the new here. Now you can see. These are the required field, and let's not use the required. These are the mandatory fields. Okay, let's try to be use the exact or the correct terminologies in our discussions. Okay, now like this. You can put, if you want to put title, you can put, if you want to put department, try this thing, department, because this is a reference field. This is the next point we are going to be discussing tomorrow's call about the table and the field level. So you can put IT here. For everybody, it's IT. Password need reset, don't click. Or okay, let's click this. Password need reset. Let me show you that what this mean. Logged out, leave it. Active, like this. These are the basic things which I'm telling you. Now, email, leave it. Language, leave it. If you want, you can put the language English. Calendar, Outlook. Time zone. You can put the time zone. Like I know Bakar is in the India time zone. So let me see. Do we have IST? No, as of now we don't have any IST. So I can put for Bakar. I'm putting the GMT here. If you want to put your phone number, you can put. Or if you know, because I don't know about the Bakar phone number, so I'm not putting it. I don't have any photograph. And now I click on the right click and click on the save. This is the first step everybody need to do. Everybody need to do. Now, what is the second step? Go here and click on the set password. And then click on the generate password. Click on this eye icon to see what is the password. Let me copy and let me paste. And I click on the save password. It means Bakar password has been created. Now let me log in with Bakar profile. Log out. BA. And I'm putting the password here. And log in. Why this box is coming? The reason is
We
that
have picked that.
correct, because
Because
in
you have a set to change password.
password need reset. If I untick that, this will not appear. Okay, so now let me log in with my ID. Oh my God, it will not allow. Morning at the rate 1 2 3 4 5.
That is the current password, I guess.
Sorry, yes, sorry. Yes. That is the current password. I'm putting your password is like this thing, Bakar. Okay, but nobody will reset the password for anybody. You guys need to just create an account and give the detail to see no repetition, no sequence. It will definitely give a problem. See, it contains a sequence like this. Let me do again. Okay, let's do one thing. Bakar, you there? You're speaking on mute, Bakar, if you're speaking. Okay, let me reset some password. Morning at the rate 1357. Then 1357. And submit. Good. So Bakar, your new password is this thing. Morning at that 1357. Now if you notice, guys, Bakar has no role as of now. Did we provide any role to Bakar? No. It means Bakar is a end user. Now, if you go ahead, see, he's able to see only these many things, not much. Why? Because he don't have any role. Forget about admin. He don't have any role in the system. So he cannot do anything now. Let me log out and give access to Bakar. See, no elevated role, no impersonation role, nothing is appearing. No workspace, no admin, nothing is there. This is the point which I was telling you, that a user must have a role to do the work. Now I log into my ID. I'll go here, the user admin, open the user. I'll search for the open it. This is the first step everybody need to be do. Everyone clear on this point? Any doubt, any question? Anyone, any doubt, any question, any clarification required?
Okay.
Yeah, no, clear on it.
Good. Faith, Moji, Shyam, Satya, Yogesh, Parker, Harsh, Tosif.
No questions.
Okay, good. Now the next part, which is be important here, that is called the role. Because this has been clarified that Bakar don't have a role. He cannot perform any activity. Now, before I give a role to Bakar, important that I will add Bakar in a group. What is group? What is the meaning of the group? Anybody can tell me.
Say,
Group is
Oh,
when you have a number of people like in a job having the same role and doing pretty much the same thing.
so are we in this
group.
training? Are we having a group or not?
Yes, we are on the group.
We are in a group, right?
Yeah.
It
Group
means
is nothing but a same category people is considered in the one group.
not category people. No.
It can be
Group.
any field, any but they are in the same
users having the same purpose.
Yes.
purpose.
Same purpose.
Pretty
Correct.
much having the same job functions. Yeah.
Correct. So like we say that this is our training group. We have a same purpose that we want to be learn service now. So if I say, hey guys, can someone help me on this question? It means I'm assigning a work to you. Like everybody know that before I add anyone in the group, I said these are the terms and conditions, these are the timing, these are the fees, this is the agenda. Are you okay with this? Then I will give you the access to my group. Once everybody say yes, Atul, I am okay with this terms, conditions, or the information, could you please add me in your group? Now the purpose of creating a group is that number one, it is easy for me to be keep a track that who is having what role. Now if I say that why, what ServiceNow say, never ever give a role to a user directly. Always create a group first. So it should be like this: user, group, and role. Now our batch is a training batch, right? So what I did, I created a group and shared the information with everybody in a one go, instead of pinging each and everybody separately. Hi Jimmy, this is my course content, this is the fees, these are terms, these are conditions. Hi Satya, these are the things. Hi Yogesh, these are the things. No. What I did, I put everybody in a single group and share the information. And everybody has an equal role in that group. You have a full rights to stay in group, to move out from the group. You have a rights to say yes or no in the group. Tomorrow, if someone say, Atul, sorry, I'm not able to attend the course, it is easy for me to remove that person from the group. And immediately his all access has been also gone. Like if I take an example, when you join a company, the HR, the manager start adding you in a specific groups. Let's say if I join a company as a manager, I will be added in the manager group. Why? So that I can check the performance of my resources. If I'm a director, I will be added in a director group so that I can see the resources available in a particular department. If I'm a senior director or the managing director, then I will be added in that group so that I can see the resources of a complete company. And tomorrow, if I leave out from that company, they no need to be remove me from individually. They will remove me from the groups, and immediately my access has been gone. So it is a strongly recommendation that never ever give a role to any person directly. It is not a best practice. Let's say if okay, let's say we all are working in a company, okay, and we don't have any common group. I have given Jimmy admin rights, Satya admin rights, Bakar elevated rights, Muhammad admin rights, Nikiche admin rights, Ope admin rights, Sham admin rights. Tomorrow, if Sham says, Atul, I'm leaving your company, I'm done, then it is very much hard for me to know that how many other roles Sham has. I have to go and remove one by one role from the Sham's profile. To avoid this problem better, I will create a common group of the system admin. So if I remove Sham from the system admin, it's done. If tomorrow someone new has been joined, let's say Navya has been joined, and Navya say, Atul, can you please admin the group? I will add her in the group of the admin. It means by adding in that group, she is getting the all role which a group already have. Let me show you that practically now. So now what we'll do, go here and create a group. Under the user admin, search for the groups. And let's get a group called the batch 9.
We are not seeing your screen, Atul.
Is everybody is able to see or not?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, visible.
Maybe Satya, you can just let me reshare it quickly. Sometime it happened in the Skype. Now let's come here. So I'm creating a batch. I'm creating a group called the batch 9. If you want to put any group email ID, you can get, otherwise leave it, no problem. Who is the manager of this particular group? This is the second exercise. Harsh, take a note of today's question. Number one, everybody will create a user for the other person, as I say in this list. Let me send this list in the chat.
Atul, I can also see the group or see the screen.
You cannot.
Yeah, I cannot.
Come on, I just reshare it now. Is everybody
Before I
facing?
used to, but now after resharing I cannot.
Is anybody else also facing the same issue?
Yeah, still I'm facing the issue, Atal.
So let me
Picture of stairs is visible on the screen.
let me reshare for a quick check. Now just let me know your feedback, guys. Everybody is able to see the screen? Yes, Satya.
Same thing.
No.
Repeating here.
Yeah, yes, Atul, I can also. I
You're
also
not
cannot
sharing
see.
your screen yet.
No, I'm sharing it already. I'm already sharing it.
I can't see anything right now.
Oh. Wait then. Let me rejoin this call. Okay. So recording is on. Don't touch anything on the recording, guys. I'm just resharing it. Okay. Now you're able to see. Can anyone confirm? Able to see my screen?
No,
Yeah, I
Atul.
can see your screen now.
No, Atal.
Half are saying able to see, half are saying not able to see. Jimmy, are you able to see my screen?
Looks like you just took it off. I saw it just now, but you took it off. What?
Tasif, Muhammad, Bakar, can anybody else confirm? Tasif is able to see. Bakar, maybe Harsh, can you confirm? Shyam?
I mean,
I cannot
are
see.
you presenting anything right now?
I'm representing, right?
I cannot say.
I can't see anything on your screen right now.
I can see the picture of stairs, nothing else.
When you
The
first
one
shared, I
with
saw it
I
for
only
next.
see pictures. I don't see anything there.
Now let me try to see only this thing. Now how many of you are able to see my screen?
Right now I can see it, yeah,
Okay.
but I'm not sure about others.
No,
I
Atal.
See it as well.
no, Atul, I cannot see it still. Do I need to
Oops.
rejoin it?
You try to rejoin, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, just try to rejoin. Now let me know if you're able to see my screen.
Atul, I
It's
cannot
not
see it still.
yeah, visible now.
What do you put there? Because I'm only seeing the pictures. I'm not seeing anything.
Are you on
Same
the,
thing
are
repeating
you on
here.
a laptop? Are you on a laptop?
Yes, I'm on the laptop.
No, not you. Whoever is not seeing, are you on a laptop?
I'm on a
Yeah,
laptop.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, click
I'm
on
on
your
the.
view on the top right,
This one.
and
Okay.
then do presenter or something like that. The first one. Speaker view, yeah, speaker view.
Yeah, speaker view. Yeah, got it.
And you should be able to see, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jimmy. Okay,
You're
so now
welcome.
let's
You're
come back to
welcome.
this part. Now, who is the manager of this group? Let's say I am the manager of this group, system admin. If you want to put, you can put. If you don't want to put, don't put anything. As of now, let's not put anything here. Okay, because this is a common group going to be used by everybody. And now I click on the submit. I created a batch 9 group, but still this group don't have any role. So let's say, guys, I'm adding you in my WhatsApp group. Fine. But Atul, do we have any role in your group? No. I have to be give a specific role to you guys. So let me go here as I say, never ever give a role to an individual. Always give a role to a group. Click on the edit. And here search for the admin role. This one. And save. Jobs that released from the group. Job to add or remove roles from users of the group has been queued. Come on, what they happen? Something new they have done. Okay, now it has been added. Okay. Now, what next? So what we did, we have a user, we have a group, and we have a role. Now, let's start adding the user in the group. I'll go here and click on the edit. And I will search for the and click on this and click on save. And now you will see, just click on the refresh. You can see Barker has been added in the group and he has an admin role. Now, if I impersonate Barker, he is able to see every module. Now you can notice, see, because he's an admin, the visibility of the group has, sorry, the visibility of application module has been increased because he has a admin rights now in my system. He can do everything which I can do as an admin because his role and my role are equal now. So now a strongly recommendation to everybody. When you are going to be create a user in my account, don't delete anything, guys. Rest you can do, but don't delete anything. And now you notice that we have an impersonated thing and the red color has been changed here and I is coming. It means now I logged in as a Barker, not as a system admin, not as a Atul Grover. I logged in here. So now I click on this and end impersonation. This is what this user management thing work here. Let me come back and revise the things what we have to be do. Number 1 point. Everybody will create a user for the next person. You can see on the screen. So Barker's has been done. Barker will create for the ED. Is ED on the in today? Yes, ED is there. ED will create for Moji. Moji will create for Jimmy. Jimmy will create for Nikich. Nikich will create for Mohammed. Mohammed will create for Harsh. Harsh for Ola. Ola for Satya. Satya for Sham. Sham for Tausif. Yogesh. Ope. Navya and LNG. Number 1. Second point, everybody will add these users in a group called the batch 9. Okay, that is a second exercise. Third exercise, Harsh, hope you are taking the question for today. Third exercise for everybody. Once your account get created in my instance, everyone need to create minimum 5 different user. Don't share the link with everybody, guys. It is just for your practice. Create the 5 different user, maybe for your mother, father name, your friend name, your kid name, anybody name. Dummy data it is dummy data. You need to create minimum 5 to 7 users. Try to create minimum 5 to 7 new groups. Football, basketball, party group, WhatsApp group, anything you want to do, you can put the group name. And try to give a role. The groups which you are going to be create, nobody will give the admin role. Harsh, you can take a note. The role you can give, number 1 is called the user admin. Number 2, you can give a impersonate role. Number 3, you can give a ITL role. Number 4, you can give what I can say, incident manager role. Number 5, you can give list updater role. There are the many roles. Let me show you now this part. Go here, search for the user admin, click on the roles. These many roles available in ServiceNow. 423 roles.
Can we create new roles?
You can create, if you want, you can create new role. If you want, you can create a new role as well. Let me show you something.
Can I ask a quick question?
Go ahead.
When you said that I'm going to create a username for Jimmy, am I going to put that in the list or just?
Okay, so like this. So Jimmy will create for you, and he will put your name in the user ID, first name and the last name.
So I'm going to put it where? Here or?
No, he will put in the user admin, in the user table at this place.
Okay.
He will get a new here. He will click new, and then he will get a user ID for you. He will share the password with you on the WhatsApp group. That, hi Nikichi, this is your password.
Gotcha.
So that you also can log in, right?
Yes.
Once you get your user profile, go and log in and change your details. Like you can add your photograph. If you want, you can update your email ID. Don't update your what I can say, your phone number, but update your email ID. If you want, you can update your title. You want, you will update your department, because you are having the admin rights. You can change your time zone. Okay, that is sorry.
Sorry about that. So same thing I'm gonna do for the other person.
Correct.
Right?
For Muhammad, you to do.
Go in. I have to go in and do that.
Correct.
Is it after when he already created mine, or have to?
Yes.
Got you.
This is what I say. It is a teamwork now. Let's see how strongly we are working as a team. Because I cannot, you cannot, or I cannot say Navya will be learning everything, because until her account is created, it's not a teamwork. So everybody, before tomorrow class, everybody must have a user ID in my system. If you don't get, ping to the previous person. Hey, where is my user ID? Please give it to me. Okay. Now, the question which asked by Harsh, I guess to you, by you, how to get a new role. You can put it here. Let's say I'm creating a new role called LNG. Does this require subscription? I said, I don't know at point of time. Do you want to put as an elevated part? I said yes. And now click on the save here. And now you can add here. Contain role. So if I give you LNG role, I'm giving you some other roles as well. So like if I give you the main door keys, it means you are already getting the keys of my rooms as well. I can let me see if I give LNG role, what role it should contain? It should contain the ITL as well.
It's a default role, Atul.
No, which one? ITL role?
Yeah.
Yes, it is the default one, right? No, don't say default. It's out of the box role. Default is on the right word here. Okay, it's a ServiceNow provided role, out of the box role.
Okay.
If you want, you can put that by this role, how many or which application you can access, which module you can access. Okay, so now if you give anybody LNG role, he is having the ITIL role as well. This is what the homework you guys have to be do. Let me show you again, go back to here. You have to be read about these roles. Read about this role, that what is admin can do. Click on this admin part and see. This admin contains these 4 roles. And by the admin, you can access these many applications, these many modules. So now it's your time. Read as much as you can read. So if I show about the ITIL rule, let me scroll up a little bit. Read what is ITIL and what is ITIL admin. What is the difference in these two? Read about this. Now it is your time to be read. More you read, more you study, more you're able to explore the tool, guys. Clear everybody till this point? Any doubt, any question anybody has?
Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead, please, Jimmy.
Just want to get your opinion about in real life. Has there been any instance where even though you belong to a group, you might need extra access to something else?
No.
How does that work?
No. If you are a part of group and if you give any specific role to that group, everybody in that group will have a same role. In this case, I got
so there's no way one person will have more additional role than
no.
the
In that case, you have to be create a separate group for that particular role. So let's say I am a MD of a company. Okay. But I am a board of director as well of or I can say board of member of that company as well. If you give that role, board of member, to the MD group, then all the MDs will get the same role, right? Which is not good. So in that case, I have to be create a new group of board of member, and then you can admin that group. That is the purpose of the group. If I take example, you have a lot of friends, Jimmy, right? But few are the friends who are your best friend, to whom you allow to directly come in your room, even without knocking as well, because they are in the list of the best friends. But few of the friends you just say, hey guys, if you come, just knock my door and then I'll allow, then you can come. They are also friend, but they're not the best friends for you. So every group has a purpose. Otherwise, it is tough for you to be managed. If there is something good news happen, some bad news happen, you call your best friends immediately. Not to everybody, because you have a specific group for them. You can seek money from them. Hey, can you give me 100 rupees, $100? I need something urgently. They will give you without any question, because you added them in a special or the best friend group list. They have a special access in your life. Clear, Jimmy?
So in that case, can one person belong to more than one group?
Definitely yes. Why not? So you are a man, you are a father, you are a son, you are son-in-law, but you are one person, right? But you belong in the different groups.
Yeah. Yeah.
Simple, right? So that is called the many to many. A person or a user has a many group. I have many roles to play. When I play with my kid, I become a kid. When I talk to my wife, I talk like a husband. I talk like a friend. When I talk to my boss, I talk as a junior and she's a senior. So it means entity is same, but the groups are different. And that is the purpose we have a group management in the picture. Otherwise, you cannot manage on the individual level.
Right. Got it.
Okay, good.
So every project or everything, every role, so period, everybody's gonna be in the group.
Yes.
No individual, just everybody.
No individual.
Gotcha.
Avoid any individual access. Even though there is a single person, but I still recommend create a new group and add that person in a group. So that tomorrow, if that person is leaving, you know you need to just remove the group, not the role. So if I say I am belonging to 50 groups, but I have 1,000 of role, which is more better to remove from my profile. Groups are more better because you cannot go and open one by role and remove it. You just open the group and remove it from the group. Now, if I remove you from my WhatsApp group, it's done and dusted. You are still in my contact list. Or, or if I remove you from my contact list completely, then you're out from my group as well. I remove you from my group and you're done and dusted there. This is what the exercise I'm giving you today. Try 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, as much as the user you want to create, you can create. Try as many group you want to create, you can create. Put these rules, as many as role you want to give it. But now the question comes, Atul, how to test? Simple. You have a impersonation role. Impersonate with that user and see what he's able to see when you provided that role or to edit that person in a particular group. Read about these rules. These are very much important, guys. Very much important. The few which I told to Harsh to write down, these are the basics. You will be surprised to see. If you want, you can download it and you can read it in the Excel format. See, these many rules: catalog, catalog editor, catalog builder, catalog manager. Read about it. At least minimum read about change manager, incident manager, problem manager, request manager. What I said, release manager, catalog manager, category manager, workflow admin, flow executor, report and dashboard role is there, ITIL is there, ITIL admin is there, user admin is there. Multiple roles are there. Read about this. Read about the impersonation role, that what it do, what is the meaning of that. Clear everybody till this point? Satya, Sham, Moji, Yogesh, Harsh, Ed, Nikichi, Tausif, Jimmy, Aman, Bakar, and Ope. Good. Now let me stop the recording here and we'll take a quick attendance. But before that, I want everybody should be able to log in my instance tomorrow with his own user ID and password. In case you did not get any response, nobody will ping me separately. You have to ping in the group chat. And also, Harsh, if possible, put this sequence in a group chat as well, in our WhatsApp chat. Okay.
Yes, I will.
So Bakar, if you're listening, it's you now to kick off this point. you have to create an account for ED. ED will go for Moji, Moji for Jim, Jim for Nekichi, Mohammed, Harsh, Ola, Satya, Shyam, Tausif, Yogesh, Open, Novind, LNG. Okay, so let me stop the recording, guys, here. Take a quick attendance now.